Sugar City Morning Show.
Good morning, muy buenos días y bienvenidos todos a esta edición del Sugar City Morning Show. Hoy es el último día en el mes de septiembre. Hoy es el 30 de septiembre y es exactamente las 7 de la mañana con un minuto. Muy buenos días, bienvenidos todos. Un gran gusto saludarles y gracias por darnos el privilegio de entrar hasta lo más íntimo de sus hogares. Muchas gracias. Como dije, estamos transmitiendo en vivo desde Nortevisión, Canal 10, aquí en la calle San Lorenzo. Y estamos transmitiendo por aire desde la torre aquí al lado. Es un servicio especial gratuito para la gente que vive en el norte del país de Belice, Orindiúa, Corozal, Pueblo y Aldeas. Y donde no tienes que estar atado a la red de cable. Es más, si así optas, simplemente tienes que conseguir una conexión para afuera, una antena, y eso depende qué lejos vives de la antena, aquí, la antena transmisora. Simplemente tienes que conseguir una conexión, una antena, algo por el estilo en tu casa y dirigirlo hacia nuestra antena y vas a poder captar Canal 10 absolutamente claro. Obviamente también si quieres todo lo que es el cable, estamos en Canal 62 en Central Cablevision y esto nos permite que nos veas en Corozal, Orindiúa, Belice, Ciudad de Belice, perdón, Belopán, Santa Elena San Ignacio, Villa del Carmen, San José de Socorro, La Griga y Punta Gorda. Claro que, y todos los puntos entre medio, porque son formidables los lugares, Ladyville, Tower Hill, Hattieville, bueno, todos los puntos entre medio. Muy buenos días todos, de nuevo, 7:03, como siempre. Damos comienzo a nuestro programa con una oración, dándole gracias a nuestro Creador por todo lo que nos da la vida, nos da salud. Y aunque a veces no estamos al 100%, y siempre lo repito, a veces no estamos al 100%, a veces estamos dolidos, a veces estamos con reuma, nos duele la mano, el pie, algo por el estilo. Pero lo importante es de que darnos cuenta de que mientras tengamos vida, tenemos esperanza. Desde que estoy esperando para algo mejor. Espero curarme algún día. Y mientras tanto, el poquito de salud que tengo o la gran cantidad de salud que tengo hoy voy a sentir contento con ello porque tengo la esperanza de poder conseguir mucho, mucho más. Así que te pido unirte conmigo a decir, Padre, muchas gracias por todas tus bendiciones, por la salud, las fuerzas, por todo lo que nos haces por nosotros. Te doy las gracias por ese amor increíble que tienes para nosotros. Lo que haces todo dentro de ese amor incondicional que tienes para nosotros. Nos amas, nos perdonas, nos cuidas. Padre, gracias por todo esto. Te pido que nos continúes amando y bendiciendo y queriendo. Te pido, Padre, por también las personas que no han logrado encontrar este amor. Te pido que ellos también puedan encontrar este amor. Te pido también por los enfermos, en sus casas, en los hospitales, en las cárceles, en las calles. Cúralos, Padre, sánalos. Y también a las personas que están pasando por tiempos difíciles emocionalmente, que son fuertes cantidades. Aquellas personas que están contemplando el suicidio. Está con ellos, Padre. Cámbiales la mente. Te pido también por aquellas personas dolidas luego de la pérdida de un ser querido. Te pido también, Padre, que estés con ellos. Y también te pido por los enfermos, los niños, los viejitos abandonados, aquellas personas que siempre están al frente de de las posibilidades de ser utilizados por otros. Te pido por ellos, Padre, cuídalo. Te pido por todos nosotros también. Que tengamos la capacidad hoy de empezar a pensar no solo por nosotros mismos, porque ese es el cambio. Hay que aprender a amarse, hay que aprender a hacer eso, pero también amar a otras personas. También amar a otras personas y empezar a hacer obras que hagan impacto en la vida de otras personas, no solo en la mía. Te pides en dar que nosotros recibimos. Que es en preocuparnos de las personas que más lo necesitan, que es que recibimos las bendiciones. Padre, te bendecimos, te adoramos y te glorificamos siempre. Amén. If you've just joined us, it's exactly 8 minutes after 7 o'clock. I'm having a little bit of problem with getting the forecast. I don't know what is the problem, but I'm just quickly going to read it off my phone. So I'm just going to ask you to bear with me just a little while. Hydromet. So I'm at the page. It just doesn't go in. The forecast page just doesn't go in for some reason or another. And it seems to me that I'm having the same problem on my phone. So it might very well be that that it's the Hydromet page that is not loading for some reason or another. But let me just quickly tell you whilst that loads up that and I'm going to go then into the Atlantic Today graphical outlook. I'm going to tell you that there's powerful Lorenzo in the North Atlantic. And you know something? It does not pose a threat to anybody at the moment, but it may pose a threat to certain areas in Europe. Strangely enough, this hurricane is 105 miles per hour, was much stronger, 160, 165 miles per hour, and now it's all the way up in the latitudes, and it has not lost much strength. It's still at 105, and it's meant to go all the way up to Ireland in Europe. So those areas are going to be receiving a heavy amount of rain and wind in the form of Hurricane Lorenzo, something that is strange. Hurricanes normally don't cross the Atlantic and create an impact on Europe. Although you had Mitch doing that up to a certain point. Mitch came all around us, made a point to come all around us, went all the way to the Gulf of Mexico, crossed the peninsula, and then went in the North Atlantic. And you know something? It went all the way up to Scandinavia. And you don't know where Scandinavia is, in Finland and Sweden and that area, as a low pressure. And then it became re-energized as a cold front and swept down Russia as a powerful cold front in Russia. And it still had that strength because it was still a low pressure system. So, you know, you see there how the low pressure system regenerated itself, lost power, regenerated itself until it was almost 3 weeks, a month afterwards. And it's not usual that you get that kind of the storm with that much spunk in it. But invariably you do find these. Let me see. Today, pretty much the same problem I'm getting. I don't have pretty much just, I'm getting the same problem. But I'm just going to quickly switch through it. Good morning. Today, the 24-hour forecast. Sunny with a few cloudy spells today and cloudy at times tonight. A few showers and isolated thunderstorms will continue mainly over central and some coastal areas this morning, then mostly over inland and southern areas this afternoon. present conditions, it's going to be, no, the sun rose this morning at 5:42, and the sun is setting this evening at exactly 5:42. Today, remember, today is Monday, the 30th of September, the last day of September, and it's very unclear. For some reason, the page is not loading up. But I'm going to go on a break at this moment and try to repair that situation, or send a message for the forecast to be printed out on a separate page, and then I will be sharing that with you as soon as I get that sorted out. So at this moment, when it's exactly 13 minutes after 7 o'clock, let's go on a break, and we'll be right back with you after these messages.
Need an escape from your daily schedule? Why not become a tourist in your own country? Discover Western Belize. Transport back in time and be awed by the reminiscences of the Mayan civilization. Be adventurous or spend a day with family and friends enjoying the serenity of the
Worth, attracting regional and international sporting events and hosting expos, conferences, and proud graduates. Your government moving Belize forward.
Take a journey with us to endless possibilities. Our future as a country is now. DigiNet Boost is countrywide. Taking Belize into the future. Nationwide technological evolution. As the most advanced fiber connection, DigiNet Boost is a step forward into a modern world. Belize is powered by DigiNet. DigiNet Boost, now available countrywide.
Six cylinders to pure potential and better performance.
It looks like it vibrates. You think it could be the horsepower?
With a quart of oil and the calibration of the injectors, it will start to get the watchers again on the street.
We take a motor to its optimal level. We speak machine, Rush Franz, making the world function. Authorized agent, German Vega & Sons. Telephone number 322-3625. Email germanvega@btl.net.
Someone come? Yes, someone coming. Let's go. Sa.
Who no?
Fastest question of the day. What you the letter here?
Who sent me the letter?
That sign right there. You can't read?
Well, make I tell you something. In this here community, everybody dump here, so me just dump my garbage right here.
So if somebody jump off a bridge, you that do it too?
No, man, no.
You never know that littering is an environmental crime and Department of the Environment can charge you for that?
Why is that a crime?
Because you pollute the same environment you live in, dirtying the same land and water you use. You don't even know that you dumping garbage can make you and your family sick by attracting disease-carrying pests, and the Department of the Environment just to try help we take care of the we environment.
So all of that? Well, know that you put it that way.
Thanks for your 5 cents, brother. That's 5 cents question of the day.
This message is brought to you by the Department of the Environment.
Everyone needs a getaway. Why not make it in your own backyard? Learn the history of your old capital. Or venture out on a road trip to experience the village life and be captivated by nature's wildlife, culture, and food. can discover how to be a Belizean traveler.
The ongoing technological evolution constantly transforms the way we live our lives. The introduction of our national fiber network creates the opportunity for Belizeans to live the digital lifestyle. Today, Digi is proud to introduce Dana, Belize's first artificially intelligent automated assistant. Dana is the modern customer service experience. Available 24/7, Dana can provide Digi prepaid and postpaid customers with directory information, credit and plan balances, product and promo information, and more. Just talk to Dana. Want to check your credit balance? Ask Dana.
Hey Dana, what's my credit balance?
New Digi promotions? Ask Dana.
Hey Dana, any new Digi promotions?
Dial 113 for directory assistance and dial 119 to talk to Dana. Digi remains committed to introducing the latest in cutting-edge technologies, transforming Belize one technology at a time. Try Dana today.
Thank you for calling Digi Customer Service.
Welcome back to the Sugar City Morning Show. It's exactly 20 minutes after 7 o'clock. I'd like to, at this point, ask you to join me in saying good morning and welcome to our good friend, Mr. Robert Chiquiosha. Good morning, Chiqui.
Good morning, Don Martinez.
¿Cómo estás?
Bye, thank God. We're here. I believe I'm okay. I feel good. So I believe I'm good.
I'm glad about that. If you permit me, Chiqui, a little while ago, for some reason or the other, I could not do the general weather forecast, but now all of a sudden it popped open in my computer.
The weather forecast got an instinct with me, man. Anytime when I reach close, it come up. But what I will do at this time, I'll give you some of my time.
This is the general weather forecast for today, Monday, September 30th. The general situation, somewhat moist and unstable conditions will continue over the area, but becoming drier. The 24-hour forecast. It's going to be sunny with a few cloudy spells today and cloudy at times tonight. A few showers and isolated thunderstorms will continue mainly over central and some coastal areas this morning, then mostly over inland and southern areas this afternoon and tonight. The winds blowing variable at 0 to 5 knots. The sea state slight, in other words, almost immobile. Temperatures along the coast, 88 is a high, 80 is a low. Inland, 94 degrees is a high, and 73 degrees is a low. In the hills, 84 degrees is a high, and 68 degrees is a low. The outlook for tomorrow, Tuesday and Tuesday night. A few showers or isolated thunderstorms to continue over central and central and southern areas, but decreasing. High tide occurs this morning at 11:17, a low tide this afternoon at 5:02, a second high tide at 11:08 tonight, and a second low tide at 5:47, but that is until tomorrow morning. The sun rose this morning at 5:42, and the sun sets this evening at 5:42, and the moon is setting first. Actually, the moon is rising within, 12 minutes at 7:34, and the moon is setting this evening at 7:35. Thank you, forecaster Sheena Young. Buenos días. Hace momentos por nada entraba el reporte del estado del tiempo en mi computadora. No sé qué sucedió, pero ahora ya entró y tomo oportunidad de compartirlo con ustedes. Este es el reporte del estado del tiempo para hoy, lunes 30 de septiembre. Mañana empezamos el mes de octubre. Mañana empezamos el mes de octubre, que también suele ser bastante caluroso las primeras 2 semanas y luego, tan de repente, la tercera semana cambia. son cosas que suceden y ya luego torna a ser un poco más fresco. Las mañanas quedan bastante frescas. Se llaman las famosas, los famosos vientos de Hanal Pishan. Esa es la final de octubre. Condiciones algo húmedas e inestables continúan controlando el clima sobre nuestra área. Pero están tornándose a ser un poquito más secas durante el curso del día de hoy. Tengo que hacer mención de eso. Para las siguientes 24 horas, soleado con algunos periodos de nubosidad hoy, nublado por momentos hoy por la noche, algunos chubascos o tronadas aisladas ocurriendo sobre las porciones central y algunas áreas de la costa hoy por la mañana, y luego esparciéndose sobre el interior y porciones del sur hoy por la tarde y por la noche. Los vientos variables 0 a 5 nudos, el estado del mar casi inmóvil. Temperaturas por la costa 88 como una máxima, 80 como una mínima, en el interior 94 como una máxima y 73 como una mínima. Cuidarse ahí, 94 es bastante fuerte. Y por las colinas únicamente 84 como una máxima y 68 como una mínima. ¿Qué se espera mañana martes, 1 de octubre? Chubascos y tronadas aisladas continuando sobre la porción sur y central del país, pero luego disminuyendo. Una marea alta a las 11:17 por la mañana, una baja a las 5:2 por la tarde, otra alta a las 11:8 por la noche y otra baja a las 5:47 mañana por la mañana. El sol salió hoy a las 5:42 y el sol se oculta a las 5:42. Así que estamos viendo 5:42. La luna sale a las 6:34 y se oculta a las 7:35 hoy por la noche. Muchas gracias, forecaster Sheena Young, compañeros, ya habiendo dado reporte y ya cumpliendo con mi responsabilidad de compartir esto con la gente. Tornamos ahora de nuevo al programa y dándole de nuevo buenos días y saludos al señor Robert Checky Osha. Checky, otra vez te saludo y te hago una pregunta. Where did you go to? Where were you this weekend? Did you play in Cairo?
Why this weekend? I never gone to Cairo this weekend, but I had privilege to join my family in Cookie Tree on Saturday. It was my dad's birthday.
Okay.
So we went to Cookie Tree and we had a great family time. You know, he's 79 years old, still walking and still going strong. You know, so
Mr. Usher.
Yeah. So Mr. Gillett.
Gillett.
Yeah, I have Usher from my mom's name.
Usher from my mom's name.
But
I'm sorry. Yes.
Yeah, but also condolence goes out to the Hendricks family after passing of Mr. Rudolph Hendricks, better known as Mole. Mole passed away when we were finishing the show on Friday morning. The family tried to reach us, but you know, we were already going off, so we didn't have the privilege to announce it. But I must say that you know, the news spread widely, and the wake had a good amount of people. And yesterday, the church, the Luz Evangelico here in Trial Farm, was packed to capacity. The funeral was well attended, and you know, the family are going through their grieving right now. He has had that diabetes for I think it's for over 20 years, Mr. Martinez. Wow. And he got sick, attacked him mostly strongly about 7 years ago. You know, Mole is a person that used to work at Mr. Dooney's gas station.
I remember him going in every day to the store and to pick up stuff for San Martin service station.
Yeah, you know, and if you go to the gas station, one time you find Mole they serve you fuel. One next time you had to fix one tire for you. Next time you had to serve butane. Next time you had to make sure the horses they eat.
He was done his faithful attendance.
Yes. And I was very pleased yesterday because they closed the gas station when they had the funeral services. His employees went in uniform as well. And when they came from the church, they diverted through the gas station and gas station was completely closed, and where he was taken to his resting place. So our condolences to the family.
I'd like to join with you in sending condolences to the entire family. I know these are difficult moments, especially considering his age. He was only 55 years old. And this only begins to tell you that there are a lot of people out there who, despite their age, are very, very sick. And we're seeing, ladies and gentlemen, we're seeing diabetes or kidney problems just coming up by the hundreds. And we must do something as a people. That's why last week we brought in the nutritionist, obviously for a reason, to guide us as to what we can eat, to be able to
live a better life,
healthy, and live a better life. It's not just because we like to see Alexis' pretty face. She does have a pretty face.
She does. And she's a very nice person as well.
She's a likable person.
Yeah.
But more than anything else is because we like what she shares.
Her expertise.
Her, hey, I mean, this is getting bad. We have to change the way we eat.
Yeah.
I always say, if you look at it, with the right, the knockout, I wouldn't want to say it that way, but we're there. Anytime we're hungry, we'll go buy chicken the Chinese.
Yeah.
Chinese don't eat their own chicken, you know?
No, they don't eat that.
Chinese don't eat their own chicken, and that's like we eat.
Yeah, he go for the local.
He goes for the local way you don't eat, because you want to get the best out of the $20 chicken.
Think you're getting the best.
All right? And he eats steamed vegetables and fish and virgin virgin hens.
Lot of soup.
Lots of soup.
Yeah, but you know what too, Mr. Martinez? How many of us goes to the doctor and do regular checkups? Most of the time it's when we get sick, then we go to the doctor. Maybe we should get that as a practice and say, you know what? Let's go every 6 months and take a checkup at the doctor.
I was supposed to go this morning, but to be honest with you, I want to apologize. My sister called me 6:10. Why were you there? I said, I did a garbage by the eat, how you call it?
Your waffle?
My waffle. And I love my waffle. And he said, why? Tu te olvidaste que tienes que go? I said, yes, I will be done.
But
we're supposed to go into Chetawal tomorrow for another checkup. So, but then again, I just tried to illustrate the point to you. We have to take care. We have to begin to worry about certain things. Why we have so much diabetes wrong, why we have so much kidney problems, why we have so much cancer, why we have so much of everything that's going on in our region these days.
And
I mean, really, young man, 55 years old, dying of kidney problems.
And 7 years he has been suffering. You know, so watch how early that hit him at what, maybe like 48.
And diabetes is only half of the problem. What about the other problem? The set of people who suffer from kidney problems but don't have diabetes, like me. I'm not diabetic, but I suffer severe kidney problems.
Yeah. So you see, Mr. Martinez, when you go to the doctor, and the doctor say, boy, you have this, or girl, you have this, and you have that, then it costs you more. But if you do a regular checkup and doctor say, you know what, I'm seeing the symptoms of this, so I will put you on a treatment so that not really hit you. If you, let's say, you do a 6 months checkup, but then if we not do the checkup, and later we not put it into that, we'll do a regular checkup at the doctor. And when you go, sometimes doctor say, I don't know how you still walk. I feel like put you in a bed right now. And no doctor, I know I'm going to give my injection and send me home. And then you feel good after that. You pretend that you feel good.
Sure. I go and work, I go and sit down, I go and do my only work. Yeah. And as long as I can get up and eat, I feel good.
Yeah, I mean, I know I take my pills Friday because Saturday I go out with my friends and I take my leave drink. Then Monday I get back on my pills again.
Well, you know what? That's the worst thing you can do.
Yeah.
Believe me, it's the worst thing you can do because you leave your body vulnerable. Okay? Very simple. You leave your body vulnerable. And secondly, you're not curing yourself of the disease that you had in the first place. Because when when doctor tells you, I want you to drink this pill for 2 weeks, he knows why he gives you that pill for 2 weeks, you know. If he wanted, he could have given it to you for 5 days. But he gave it to you for 2 weeks. Knowing that the blood has to, the chemical in the pill has to come up to a certain level in the blood for it to make effect and kill the bacteria. You can't just inject so much or a pill with so much triple amount, you know?
You can't give you everything one time.
One time,
It
because
has to go with his timing.
He go throw you down. So he gives it to you little by little, so it develops in the blood on a certain level. It keeps on growing, and then all of a sudden, then it's strong enough to be able to kill the bacteria or the whatever, and then, you know, at that level it's good. But if you only drink it one day and then don't drink it then another day, and I say, I'm going to take me 2 BRI, you know, so I don't drink it today. You're not doing anything.
You'll damage yourself more.
You're not doing anything, so stop fooling yourself.
Or after 4 days, you say, the man tell me I'm weak, man, but I don't feel good, so I don't have to drink the rest of pills.
That's typical. I don't feel good. I don't feel any better. So and I wonder, he make I puke. And I wonder, he give me pain in belly. So I will stop drinking. Poor man, I say, all right. You're going against all the doctor's instructions. So, hey, don't believe the doctor if you never cure.
Yeah, on that also, Mr. Martinez, we send out a congratulations to all members and supporters of the United Democratic Party, which celebrated its 46th birthday on the 27th. Right? They say, improving lives, United Democratic Party. So to all the members and supporters, all the best to you all. We're going to have a lot to discuss as well, Mr. Martinez, because you know the weekend has come and gone. There's some accidents that happened over the weekend. I understand that there was a real fatal one in the Belmopan area. On this highway, and even right here in a town, Mr. Martinez, like people just the rush. They have a certain big truck, a trial farm area, where 11, without no, sometimes they ain't got on a light, all you hear that is noise. You know? And then I overtake you on any side, you know, any side they see that they have a way for pass through, then they come. So that you have to look out for them. They don't look out for themselves. As they see they go pass, like sometimes like you to go up on a high, right in a tongue you to go, one next vehicle they come and two under like this and they shut right between the two. Suppose a tire bust off for one of the next vehicle. You might feel like you're clear because you see that part there and say, what, I could make it through there. Let's go, and sometimes they got 2-3 persons on the cycle.
A veces no se trata de cuidarte como tú manejas, sino cuidar a los demás como manejan. Porque muchas veces, ¿qué sucede? Tú puedes estar manejando, conduciendo con mucho cuidado y viene un pinche loco y te atropella y te causa daño a tu vehículo. Pero vamos a hablar de ese asunto en otro día. Hoy tenemos invitados.
Yes, we have a guest coming up.
Today we have a guest coming up, so we're going to go quickly to the break. And when we come back, we'll be talking about mamas.
Yeah, mamas. It's a special occasion coming up.
Special occasion. So we'll take that break, and then Mr. Robert Chikiyasha will be with you with the representative from mamas.
Papa going to eat again.
But it wants a clean and healthy family. That's why they purchase the best food products and the cleansing materials. This time, we give you a bigger size of La Costeña products like the mouth-watering fried beans and the pasta sauce. And surely for your clean laundry, we have the breathtaking aroma of Ensueño Max Suavitel. Even your visitors will ask what you clean your floors and restrooms with. And you can boast it is the variety of Pinol products and Sultan muriatic acid now in 900 milliliters. And much more for the best prices only at German Vega and Sons Imports. We serve you at number 5 San Antonio Road, Orange Walk Town. You can even call us at 322-3625 or 322-2672. Or you can even send us a fax at 322-2571 or email us at germanvega@btl.net. German Vega and Sons Limited, because we care for you.
Motor 5.0, 4 válvulas por cilindro. Todos quisiéramos una. Como que no agarra, ¿no? Siento como que se le pega el balancín. Vamos a darte el aceite que te mereces. Vas a correr como rayo, preciosa.
Los que oímos más allá de las revoluciones, hablamos máquina. Roche France, poniendo el mundo a funcionar.
Agente autorizado German Vega y Sons. Teléfono 322-3625. Roche France.
You have an 8-cylinder powerful engine disguised as an aluminum alloy that spins at 8,000 revolutions per minute.
Goes like this. You think it's a turbo?
No, with a cleaning of injectors and a change of oil, you will run more efficient, my friend.
For those who understand the engine like it talks to you, we speak machine. Rush France, making the world function. Authorized agent German Vega and Sons. Telephone number 322-3625. Email germanvega@btl.net.
Notice the residents of rural communities in Orange Walk and Corozal districts. If you value your health and your children's health, you will dispose of your garbage only at approved sites. The disposal of garbage at any other location is illegal, and if caught, you can be fined up to $5,000. If you don't get caught, you can still suffer health impacts caused by these illegal sites, because illegal dump sites harbor pests such as rodents, possums, and mosquitoes that carry diseases. These can transmit those diseases to you and your children. In addition, the garbage you throw away illegally can contaminate water bodies near your community, the same water bodies you might use for recreation or other purposes. Only with your help can the Department of Environment ensure that Belize's development is safe for present and future generations. You can also contact your local village councils or Belize Solid Waste Management Authority for more information. The Department of Environment thanks you for your help.
There's no need to go across the border to enjoy sun, sand, and crystal blue waters. Belize's northern islands and reef are just a boat ride away. Go slow and immerse yourself into the Caribbean Sea or enjoy some fresh coconut water. Or pick up the pace on an island where locals can enjoy sandy beaches by day and feast on your fresh catch by night. Discover the Mesoamerican Barrier Reef and submerge yourself into another world where you can experience a traffic jam you will want to return. You can also make new friends along the way. Belize, where you can discover how to be a Belizean traveler.
Welcome back to the Sugar City Morning Show. It's now 18 minutes away from 8 o'clock. 18 minutes away from 8 o'clock. You know, myself and Mr. Martinez were discussing about the good years, the golden years. But now, you know, most of us are aging. And this morning with us, we have Mrs. Ophelia Novello to talk to us a little bit about Help Age. We know Help Age is a big program here in Orange Walk and throughout the country. So, Ms. Novello, good morning.
Good morning. Good morning, television viewers and the whole, whoever is watching us.
How are you doing this morning?
Okay.
How the family?
Well, thank God everybody's okay.
Okay, that's how his mama's going.
Well, our group, well, like I tell her, the only problem we have right now is the barbering that we announce it and people know go that for getting trim. And we have a good teacher and the students and they do good, but nobody want to trim their head. And they're free.
The free trimming every Friday, no?
Every Friday morning from 9 to 11.
Okay, we are continue announcing it because sometimes people want to take the leave haircut and they don't got money, but they don't know where to go.
Well, we have right there every Friday morning though.
Yeah. What's your address again?
23 San Narciso Street.
That's the street behind Sugar City Radio Station, Joe?
Radio Station, yes.
Okay, but today you're here to discuss health aids.
Yeah. Today's this whole week we are having activities for the elderly, and we started yesterday. Our theme for this year is the journey to age equality, which means it means aging is not youth. No, aging is not last youth, but a stage of opportunities and strength.
Okay.
That is the meaning for this theme what they have. And then in this whole week we are having different programs from Monday to so yesterday we had our dinner party which started the week. Then today Monday we are having a visitation to the shut-ins. We call them shut-ins because they can't come out or some of them.
Oh, you all go and visit them?
We go visit them.
Okay.
Well, the committee.
Mm-hmm.
The committee go visit them and then carry them a little package or for make them use, right?
Mm-hmm.
On Monday, Wednesday, and Thursday we have visitation. Then tomorrow, Tuesday, which is the International Day for the Elderly worldwide, we're having a tea party at 2 o'clock. And in the morning, Miss Sally and Mr. Bellis is going to center for the discussion for the same thing about what I'm saying right now.
Where did that happen? At the park?
No, center.
Oh, okay.
That's the television center.
Oh, okay. All right. So, let's say so tomorrow is the International Day. What would you encourage persons to do that have elderlies at home for them to feel very special on that day? Every day we're supposed to try how we can entertain them. What would you encourage them to do just at least for that day tomorrow if you have elderlies at home?
Well, just take care of them, treat them good. Sometimes, we as the more we getting old, we tend to be, how one lady said, scratchety.
Yeah. Crotchety.
Yeah, I think what I elders say something about it, we tend to be scratchety. So then the children or the person that is minding the elderly will then get vexed and things like that. When you have to treat your little old lady or your little old man, good.
Because the
special. Exactly. If they're not for them, we know in the eye.
Yeah, and I take care of if I was small.
Mm-hmm.
So now that's we time to give back, right?
Yeah, the young person supposed to give back, but that is the contrary now. Because most of the elderly that I'm hearing, when they talk, right, they say, instead I have my money, my son or my daughter or my grandson take half and I stay without.
They want the money.
They want the money. Especially if you're working for years, like a teacher or something like that. And then when you get old, your grandchildren they say, okay, since you did get pension, well, I even get half or chikwata, and you will stay with the balance.
Do you know how the pension work for the elderly?
I don't know if they still get the $100 because a lot of them say that they take it off due to political reasons. Some of them say that.
They get it for social security?
No, social security. But then they used to, years ago, Human Development used to give them only $10 or $15, something like that, with a little bit of provision. I don't know if they still do that.
Okay.
So I don't know even that's still work.
So health age. What Help Age does for the
Well,
elderly?
Help Age, we have a monthly packages that we, Mr. Carballo goes distribute to the, mostly to the shut-ins. Okay. Because some of them have people who cook with it. And mostly basic, essential items we give them like rice, flour, milk, soap, not corned beef, what you call it thing? Sausages,
Yeah, chicken sausage.
toilet paper,
Yeah.
and things
Basic
like that.
needs, no?
Basic needs every month.
We don't have one.
We have 74, I think, elderlies that we give out packages.
So those persons that you have on that list, every month, then are the same persons where they get this sleep package
they
every
sleep
month.
Every month we give them.
How do you manage to do that?
Well, some, I mean, I come to that a little bit later.
Okay.
Some of the things we get donated, like the Amapurs, most of the Hindus. Some of the Hindus, then they give out like biscuits and things like that.
So
And then-
assort them. And
And then we have a Chinese person, my Chinese descendant where come from. I think they're from San Pablo. We usually every month to give money, and then with that we accomplish, because sometimes we have to buy like the beans or different other items where we can get it donated. So, and then at the end of the time, mostly how we get for buy some of the things in the month of December, we have a raffle.
Yeah,
When
I know
we have,
usually have a raffle,
usually we
yes,
have,
yeah.
that are the only raffle where we do for the whole year, and that work for the whole year. Well, we pinch it, no?
yes. So that the only for elderly, sorry, in a town or for the entire Orange Walk district?
No, it's only in town.
Only
We
in
can't,
town.
up to now, we can service the outside, the villages yet.
Yeah.
I don't know if in the future, but for right now, it's only in the town.
Okay. Well,
And that's because we don't have a lot,
yeah, because there's much more than 70, 71 or
yeah.
72 that
Yep.
you are serving. But at least wanted to touch some people, because it's tough. It's tough for these elderlies that they can't manage, and they have to be in that situation, because I know some of them got family who could really help them as well, right? But like you said, when I said they get all a crotchety or whatever you call it, they don't want the wrong woman.
Tell me.
I don't know why, because what
I
happened
don't
is,
know
you
what
see
happened
Mr.
to
Failure?
this generation. I think, I don't know, for we old age, if you remember that the children used to take care of the elderly.
That's true, yeah.
And we always try, tell the people, because one lot of them always come and tell us, we don't have any place where they want only a lady or only a man could stay. We don't have places like that, because we encourage them for make them just dump them right there like how they do that Belize.
And forget them. Yeah, I want to can't take care of them.
No,
Yeah.
because that needs supervision for nurses, doctors, and people will take care of them.
Take care of them, yes.
We can have one thing like that right there. Or maybe in the future, who knows? Because nothing is impossible anyway.
Yeah, but that is not right for families to do, to try to just throw them one side, right? Like right now, when it comes to things like health with the elderlies, want to look into that as well, or just the pantries?
No. We look into that too. We used to have clinics, Every month we used to have, every 2 months we used to have clinic at the hospital. But we stopped doing it, because then even the elderlies, they don't want to go, because some of them have appointment with the internists this time, and when we have a job with the time when they're supposed to go see the internists, and so we stop it. Because it don't make sense. Sometimes we go there early, and then 1 or 2 would come, and then the doctors and the nurses. When Mr. Osorio was the manager for the hospital in the time, he used to arrange that lab was first for the health page, and pharmacies was first for the health page. The doctors have to attend the elderly first and things like that. But then it start to clash that for we people no go, and then a lot of people in, so we cancel it because it don't make no sense.
Yeah, not to stray from the topic, but one time you were telling us that you're asking government departments and stores and shops, they have those little rails for the
That's the
elderly.
same thing. I tell you, how come you not put your rail on your one yet?
The last time,
Yes.
tell Morris, but
We need to have rails for people, especially, like me then.
Yes.
I can't climb if I don't have something for hold or one arm for hold.
I know.
Where would I help me for go up? not to go up, that when you come down, that's the problem.
But even us, when they come down, you have to be careful how you're coming down because some of them got suddenly things that were very steep.
Yes.
And it had, so some of the public places here, we have some here in Orange Walk though.
Yeah,
right?
I will say that some of them have it, but not everybody have it. And I think that when people are doing their business places, they should have for disability people.
Yes.
So that they could come up with a wheelchair and go by.
Yeah, that should be a requirement when these people do them building.
Yeah, have specified for have a ramp for disabled people and then a ramp for for something for whole.
Yeah, I went to a concert in the U.S. and I was talking to one lady where she worked around there. She said this place is a capacity of I think it's 19 or 17,000. He said, but now we put it down to like 15,000 because the next 2,000 we got it reserved for elderlies.
Oh, that's nice.
Yeah, so they got how they could walk up, they got for their wheelchair.
Oh, that's good.
And everything, but we need to implement these kind of services here in Belize as well.
We don't have it, yeah.
How do we have it at Social Security?
What? That?
The rails.
The rails? Why? I can't tell you if we have it, yeah, because then I know God that I'm social.
Yeah, I think I see they have it at People's Store.
People's Store have it.
Yeah, People's Store have it.
Belize Bank have it.
Okay.
Scotia no have it. Nor the other one, Atlantic no have it.
They don't have it.
National Bank no have it because we have a national. Nor Heritage I don't see
Yeah.
have any ramp neither. Then are the most essential places where people go, especially they have to pay the little loans or things like that. And then
Yes, yeah.
another thing where I noticed when you're going to the banks and things like that, the courtesy I think no exists,
Yeah.
Because they could say you're the struggle right there as an old lady. Well, I classify myself as an old lady. And then they don't ask you, Miss, can I help you or something like that? Because sometimes I have to tell them, Miss, how much for this? Because sometimes I carry my glasses and these damn glasses, I pay a big amount of money and still not help me.
Still not help you too.
So when I ask them, what are the price of the thing? And it's so small, you can't see that thing.
I know. I don't know why they're gonna think that's so much.
They should have put the big damn prices on the shelf so that your fanfare you could see.
And they make it faster to make people shop, If you have the prices display big right there, so people go,
because
I see this well, I don't think I could buy this. Oh, but this one I could get this one, so I get it,
Yes. But when I go to the shop, I have that I miss how much for the price, and then the girl went turn around and say me, you can't say then. I tell her no. If I could have say, I never ask you. Exactly.
We need them courtesies there for you.
Yeah.
What are some of the issues that are facing us as elderlies?
Well, the most common one is that the treatment sometimes at home, sometimes when you go out and things like that. They know how the people like what they tell you, courtesy or gentleman, I don't know how you call it. Well, enough we old days we used to tend to our people and our elderly and so, but no. Sometimes the young generations are mistreating the elderly.
Yeah. I believe that should be implemented at the borders as well, because, when you go to the border, especially the Chetamal border right here, Santa Elena, the driver can drive through, but everybody have to come out of the vehicle. And, sometimes they got some crazy lines right there.
Huh?
I imagine that the
imagine
have to
because
stand up so long in that line.
Especially like me can't stand up much.
Can't stand up much too.
So you have a lot of cases like me, and it's not just the elderly right now, because right now a lot of young people are suffering the arthritis and the rheumatism, because everybody you hear, they say, oh, because I have arthritis, that's why I start to limp and thing, and I got too much pain and things like that.
Yeah.
So it's not just the elderly having pain.
Yeah. I believe that is there, but maybe they're not really market it right, because one time when I was going across the border, my wife and kids, they had to alert the vehicle, but one of my little son was sick. I'm going to carry on to Thomas. So when I got by the point for make them check my passport and check his one, they said, that little boy have to come out. I tell him, but he's sick. He can't come out. He said that only one time people can walk or so, then they could come through here, we make them pass. You have to take down the little boy a camera inside, I tell them, but they can't come down. You know, so we might know that they have it there for the elderlies, but they should have put up a sign, right?
Well, at least.
And the elderlies or disabled persons or person with some kind of sickness, you could stay in the vehicle and the other ones just come out.
Well, I think in that case, it's supposed to be we as citizens supposed to make government or whoever in charge, I didn't think
request
the thing, because then if everybody know things that happen and then we keep shut, we not say nothing.
Yeah.
No, but nothing will be done.
Because not everybody know the needs.
Exactly.
Not everybody know, okay, you know what? We shouldn't make them people walk. We should have it there, but they don't know. But what are we going to take a little break?
Okay.
We'll take a break, folks. It's now exactly 8 o'clock. We take our 8 o'clock break and we'll be right back discussing with Help Age right here with Mrs. Ophelia Novello this morning on the Sugar City Morning Show.
Philip Goldson Highway between Belize City and the Philip Goldson International Airport is getting a major facelift to the tune of $31.5 million. Section B of the highway upgrading project between Haulover Bridge and the Buttonwood Bay Boulevard roundabout is underway at an investment of $21 million. Works consist of the full rehabilitation of the road to paved standard, which includes the widening of the road to 4 lanes, lined sidewalks and drains, wide shoulders, median, and parking, plus a bus lane at designated sections of the road. LED road lighting will be installed along with road safety features such as signs, reflectors, and road markings. The project will also facilitate in the improvement of underground infrastructure for the public utility companies. The Government of Belize, moving Belize forward.
The San Ignacio-Santa Elena Bypass project is now complete. The transformation began in 2012, and now residents of the Twin Towns and visitors alike are enjoying the end result. Works include the full pavement of Lamalus Boulevard, along with 2 miles of sidewalks and drainage, LED lighting, and a roundabout at the entrance of Santa Elena. The Twin Towns now boast the longest and widest bridge in Belize, immune to flooding from the occasional rise in water levels of the McCall River. A bypass road was also built linking the new bridge to Joseph Andrews Drive, which was rehabilitated, as well as 1 mile of pavement, a median, and 2 miles of sidewalks and drainage. This was all done to the tune of $34.8 million. But that's not all. The project was extended due to savings from the successful execution and implementation of the initial scope of works. Now over 2 miles of additional roadworks will commence, including George Price Avenue, Liberty Avenue, and the George Price Highway between Three Flags and Hawksworth Bridge. The Government of Belize, moving Belize forward.
These sunny days are here, and whether it's for a picnic or in your kitchen, you need the meat. Gillette's Meat Shop proudly offers a variety of juicy cuts such as processed meats, ham, bacon, salami, longaniza, and sugar cure ham, just to mention a few. Enjoy our meats in beef, pork, and mutton. So for that healthy cut your family enjoys, visit us at number 18 San Antonio Road in Orange Walk from Monday to Friday, 7 a.m. to 12 p.m. and 1:30 p.m. to 6 p.m. Saturdays, 7 a.m. to 12:30 and 3 to 5 p.m. Sundays, 8 a.m. to 11:30 a.m. Place your orders at 322-3486 or 322-2175 or even 610-4061. Send us an email at derekgillett31@gmail.com. Gillette's Meat Shop, fresh and processed meats.
Ay, qué rico.
Have you ever noticed the development that's taking place in your town or in your city? Maybe it's because you've been too busy enjoying the results. More for Belizeans, more for Belize, the Government of Belize, moving Belize forward.
It's back to school time once again, and the only store to visit for all your back to school needs is A&R Store on Baker Street here in Orange Walk Town. Visit them for the absolute largest assortment of school bags in the country with brands like JanSport, Skechers, Everest, Capsule, and character bags like Mickey and Minnie Mouse, Jojo, Siwa, Unicorn, and so much more. Remember, A&R Store is your one-stop source for all your school supplies like exercise books, folders, sheets, dry eraser boards, foam boards, crayon and coloring books, plus so much more. Plus, they have a wide assortment of housewares including bed sheets, cookware, and garbage containers in all sizes and at the best prices in town. Visit A&R on Baker Street today, now with extended hours to better serve you from 8 a.m. through to 6 p.m., Monday to Saturday. A&R stores where prices do make all the difference.
Welcome back to the Sugar City Morning Show. It's 5 minutes after 8 o'clock. We are discussing Help Age with Mrs. Ophelia Novello. Miss Novello, tell me something. What if somebody want to volunteer themselves to be part of Help Age? They can join, or there's a special time of the year when you have recruitment?
No, you could join. If somebody want to join, well, then we just recommend the person. If depends on what you want to do, right? Because we are looking for new members for join us when we're having for the executive people, right? Okay. So the membership will decide what we do or what we not do, like things like that. But most people only join us with them like volunteer for cook or things like that. Okay. But for attend meeting, the first thing they say, we not got time for go to meeting.
And the need for go to meeting, right?
Yeah, the need for go to meeting. Because most of the time, only 5 or 6 of us, usually every month we reach for the meeting and then we decide and then. But then the other ones, actually we have 14 members, and out of the 14 members, only about 6 of us are the one we usually go every month for meetings.
Yeah. What are some of the positions or responsibility if somebody that want to join Help Age?
Well, we don't have no responsibility and things. You know, like I tell you, you need for attending meetings and then volunteer for whatever we want. We need for do.
Oh, still doing a Lee Christmas raffle?
Yeah, we're still doing it. That's why yesterday, when we have a Senior Citizen Week party, we usually give out to the elderly that attend the party.
What,
we give them
the books
for sale, for help sell, so that we can accomplish some finance for the year. Because that help us a lot every year.
So you don't launch on a raffle already or not yet?
Yes, we just launched it.
You could recall what are some of the prizes?
Oops! I don't know, but I have the books right here.
Yeah, make we know what are some of the prizes and how we can get with ticket, because everybody needs for support, because this is the only fundraiser
that
where
we have.
Help Age done for the entire year. All right, so we are looking at the great prizes. We start from the first prize, which is $500 cash. When I say community,
that means to say BSI. No, that's not BSI. How you name? ESR. The Quayos Brothers, some of the Hindus, and
well, then just put it together for make up the $500.
The $500.
Yeah, then we have Atlantic Bank, who is donating $300, one smartphone from Smart, $200 cash from La Popular, a food hamper from German Vega and Sons, $150 cash from Creative Graphic Impressions, $150 jewelry gift certificate, Rapidito Loans, $100 cash, Torteria San Francisco, $100 shares from La Immaculada Credit Union Limited, one fan, San Isidro Construction Center, 148 quart ice box from Zeta Ice Factory, 1 hamper, Rick's Blacks and Tiles, 1 gift, Mrs. Sherry Ellis, $75 dinner certificate, that's at Cocina Sabor, $50 dinner certificate from Nahil Mayab, and dinner for 2 at Victor's Inn. All right, so we have these books here.
Person.
It look like people, I see mostly, some of the prices here, I say that most of that cash. When time people say cash, they want to buy the ticket then, Joe.
You got that money.
Yeah. So
Then
this,
say money rules the earth.
yeah, this the $1 contribution.
Yes, the $1. One book actually brings 6.
Okay.
So the person that is selling the book will get $1 for himself.
Okay.
So you only have to give us $5 and $1 is for them.
So if I want to buy a book,
So you got 6 tickets.
okay. So I could pay $5 or I have to pay the 6?
No, you pay $5 and you stay with the other one free.
Okay, well, I'm gonna get a book. I'll get one for you right now
Yeah.
before we come off. So we need to sell all these tickets, right?
Yeah.
So
Usually we get about, I mean, the last time I think it was about $3,000 that we made.
Oh,
which
good.
is good because then it run us for the whole year, because sometimes like what I tell you, we give provision things provision to the elderlies every month, and sometimes we take out some money for buy some of the things there when we need for distribute.
So all this money just goes right back to Help Age.
Yeah, to Help Age. So the money what we accomplish, that we go back to that, or when we have parties, and then sometimes we get people where would volunteer for sponsor the whole party, or sometimes we have to end up to buy the things there, and we go through the money to buy it.
So these are the only fundraising.
This is the only fundraising we have in the whole for the whole year. Yeah,
Okay.
so only in the month of December we do it.
All right. See, folks, I don't get my ticket already. I got my whole book.
Yeah.
Only forget. I don't mind if I don't win, but I'm supporting. But if
Yeah.
I win, it's going to be okay
Yeah.
because of the 15th of December, close to Christmas.
Yeah, that's a close to Christmas.
Yeah, nice Christmas gift. So, can we go over back what all will be happening this week?
This week, like yesterday, we had a tea party. I mean, a dinner party. Then today, Monday, we have visitation. Monday, Wednesday, and Thursday, that are visitation. Then tomorrow morning, Tuesday, which is the International Day for the Elderly, we're going to have a talk show that's from Center Television.
Okay.
And then in the evening, 2 o'clock, we're having a tea party.
That's tomorrow.
That's tomorrow.
Okay.
At 2 o'clock, though. Then on Friday, we're having a movie night. When I say night, from 3 in the afternoon to 6 p.m.,
Okay.
we're having a movie.
That's at Help Age?
Yeah, right at Help Age.
Okay.
So the elderlies, me telling yesterday that they go attend for the movie on Friday, 3 o'clock. Then on Saturday, which is the end of the week, we're having a dollar sale, dollar dong sale. When we say dollar dong, we have some clothes and different items that we're going to sell just for pick up some little money, because then always donate us things, and then we say, well, we end up with that.
Okay.
So we say, we may decide, the committee may decide, and then it's best that we at least only shilling, only 50 cents full basket,
Yes,
no?
yes.
So
That and be where?
Saturday, the Help Page.
Right at Help Page.
Right at the veranda.
Okay.
We take out the clothes and things that we have for sale.
So it's like $1.
Dollar, the highest.
The highest and be $1.
Shilling.
Oh, so that's why I said dollar dong.
Dollar dong, no
Okay.
dollar up. For you want a dog, no up.
Yeah,
So
okay.
it's gonna be 50 cents, shilling, because we have baby clothes, we have blouses, we have dresses, we have all kind of different things that they could use.
Yeah.
And we are going to sell that for Saturday. That's the end for the week.
Okay.
For Help Page.
Your message to the community out there, Ms. Ofela, when it comes to Help Age, your message to the community? Because we are closing off now.
Okay.
How can people participate? How can encourage people to help with the raffle and to help with the fundraiser and everything that Help Age usually does? Because it's great that you see that this is the only fundraiser that you have for the year, and you all do so much.
Oh, yeah.
You know, your message to the community.
Well, as every time we ask people for try help us when by donating different things. I mean, like they know that we usually give packages. Well, we need at least on, especially the business wise, people they give us something for help us with the load sometimes. Because
Right,
sometimes
right.
we try not touch for really things, and then we still have to go touch it. But then at least with some of the businesses, they participate that are in one other thing, and then we encourage some of the people in that they want to help us so by buying the tickets for the raffle for this year, and I say whatever help they could do. And then we are encouraging to people that who wants to join us, they can join for the either be a member of the for the executive body and things like that. Especially younger people and me, and we then, because we are all getting old every day. We are getting older, and then when you have like some of them people say we need new blood in a day. In a Fui community. But they know, I don't know what happened. People join and then afterwards we say they stop and we not continue. Maybe they're not interested in it.
You have to got your heart to it, man.
Yeah.
It's not only I say, oh, okay, I'm going to join and say what I could do or where I could get. Or
No, we can't. We know we join with because we love it or we like the older folks and things like that. But then we know something that you and get something out of it.
Yeah.
The benefit is more for the elderly than us.
Yeah.
That's our team anyway.
And
Help people.
Yeah, the elderlies have done a lot already, man. So it's time for us to give back, right?
That's one of the most essential things, but it's very hard because some of the stories that you hear, sometimes they broke your heart when you hear them. Especially elderlies, that they treat them bad and things like that. That's so sad.
Okay, it's time for us to go now. But before we go, how is Mama's coming?
Mama's okay for right now.
It's okay?
Yeah.
Yeah, I understand him again a big award and recognized by the U.S. Embassy, which is something very great. I feel very good when I saw that story. I said, man, this lady is coming on strong. Something positive she's doing, you know? And you say you have the trimming program on Fridays?
Every Friday morning. That's why I'll tell you for make you remember for broadcast it every like Thursday, Friday, so that like when we have Fridays, well, we have people who are set up. Because we have professional people where they do it, one boy where they do it.
Okay.
And they know and left one no hole in your head, you know.
Yeah, fix you up good.
Yeah, because they're right there behind the students. And actually, we only have 4 students, 2 ladies and 2 young persons that are going to 6th form, I think. But like how they got different schedule, they could attend, then they go that class in the afternoon. So then they take barbering as a second term, where I say one income.
Yes.
Because once you learn to do barbering, that's a trade for yourself.
Yeah, it's a market out there.
Yeah, that's a market right now. Because then a lot of people, sometimes you go there in different places for cut your hair, and then you have a line.
Yeah.
And if you want it hurry, you have to pay $20 because that's a fast service, or I don't know how my son call it.
Express.
Yeah.
But one barber shop no drop through, you know. All barber shop always have clients.
People,
always have people.
Especially on different times like on Christmas
or when
things
school
like
they
that.
open.
When school they open.
Easter, September time. Everybody want to clean up. So it's from 9 to 11.
9 to 11. Yes.
Every Friday from now until December.
Yeah, that's the first group.
Okay, and it's free.
Yeah, that's free for me. Then get cut. Because then in January we start all over again, but then that are new other persons will come in.
So you usually start your programs in January.
We start January and we start July. We have 2 intakes. That means to say that in the first term for January, then we graduate in December. Like the ones that started January, all the classes we graduate in December.
Okay, and the ones that start July?
And then the ones that start July in July next year.
Okay, so it's 1 year.
It's 1 year program that we have. All of our week courses is 1 year. And I know say how some of the people, especially some of the ministers, they say that they don't have programs for alleviate poverty.
Yeah, alleviate poverty.
My program is something like that, because we we teach the person for skills, so that she could live or he could live out of that.
Yeah.
So it's like giving employment to a person.
Yeah,
You learn something, and then you could be your own boss. You don't have to get no boss, no nothing.
Yeah. But what are some of the programs that you offer there?
We have cake decorating. We have cosmetology, which is the highest demand.
Yeah, yeah.
Right now.
Everybody want to
look
pretty.
Everybody want to look pretty. Then you have cooking in the morning, Wednesdays, and in the afternoon we teach pastry, which have to do with different types of pastry. I mean, cakes, pies, pudding, bread, sweets, whatever the teacher want to learn, or the students want to learn something. They would ask teacher, I want to learn to do this, and then she would have do that. She would have teach it the following week.
Okay.
And that's pastry. Because cake decorating is just for decorate.
Okay, the pastry have to make the cake or the pudding or
pastry,
whatever.
Yeah, pastry is for baking. Everything we have to do with baking, that comes down on pastry. Then on Thursday we teach sewing, which is something good because sewing people, they look for uniforms, they look for whatever, and that's on Thursdays. And on Fridays we have, what do I call it? Barbering in the morning. And next year we are going to implement something new. One can't say it yet.
Okay. So for that, how can someone join? What they need to do to join? Because you said the program starts in January, then we have one that starts in July as well. How can persons
You will already have to do that, just registered, and depends on what you want to learn. And then we have the different dates and the different schedules that you have. But we have full rules and regulations now.
Right, well, everywhere you have to have
because
some
if we don't have rules, well, then everything going up. No, that can't
poverty
work.
alleviation.
Yeah, we help people for get jobs.
Yeah.
Got their own jobs, and nobody can't tell you nothing. I always tell the ladies and the gentlemen that are attending, once you have, like, if, for example, in the barbering, you don't need for rent. In your own house, you can make a little piece.
That's true, yeah.
And you save that money for yourself.
Yeah.
So 100% are for you.
That's true. I know persons that do it at home.
Yeah. If you, like we say, it's something that you invest, but at the longer run, your investment can come trip more than what you may spend.
Yeah, because the same thing with the pastries and the cake decorations. You could do it at home.
You could do it home.
You could do it home.
Yeah.
You just have to market it the right way. Okay.
And right now with this Facebook or whatever, you just say, okay, this are the cake, why do you show it and things like that, and people will say, oh, that look nice. So they order it and then you make it. Like we always say, once one teacher give you one recipe or show you how to do it, and if you follow the step, don't change, don't add. We always say don't change, don't add, because sometimes when you get people in business, you get a lot of persons for the first because you do the same thing, the same recipe where the teacher gave you.
Yes.
But then once I see one lot of people, they come in and say, okay, well, I was start to stretch, I will put one little bit more or I put less. And right there when you see your clientele, they go down because they say, you're not nice again.
Yeah, because they come in for what they know you for, so why change?
Why change? That's why we always try to encourage, don't change your recipe.
Yeah.
That's why we have a lot of people where they constantly they with their recipe, they not change it, they not lose clientele.
Yeah.
But if we do like the tacos people nowadays, you have a lot of tacos people. But one or two persons do it good.
Yeah.
They balance them.
And they stick to the recipe, you know, too?
Yep. But some of them not nice.
Yeah,
So for the frank, not nice.
Not because of tacos, that means nice. Yeah.
Yeah, you have to get your ingredients, you have to get where you put, where you could attract people. But
stick to what you know.
Exactly, but if we they take up, okay, we now put in black pepper, we now put in this, we now put in that, and we now put Ricardo and things like that.
Yeah, because if you go to a taco stand or any place that sell food and you go eat the tacos and it's nice, when you go back there, you want to see a flavor. That's why you go back, right?
Exactly. That's my point. But if when you go back, right now, they used to say number one tacos is Orange Walk.
Yeah.
But people from outside come and eat for we tacos on Saturday and Sunday.
Yes,
you know?
they does, yeah. They do.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And nowadays, when my children come down and then they know, okay, we're going to go buy SP tacos. But nowadays, SP tacos, they drop off. Because even my children say, oh, mom, you're not a nice ¿cómo se llama?
Yeah, that's why you should not change, right?
Something gone wrong because if we continue, we know the taste of it, and then when we come back and we get a different taste, no work.
Yeah. You have a slogan, Joe? For the mamas.
Mujeres ayudando mujeres a superarse, which means women helping women to be efficient in, or how you say?
Yeah, to survive.
Sustainable.
Yeah. Well, that is very good, Mrs. Novella. I would like to thank you for coming. It's 23 minutes after 9 o'clock. We need to get Mr. Martinez out of his comfort zone. Because the man in comfort zone. You never take you may get one pills, don't you?
But you never want that.
You don't want the pills?
Well, I don't know.
And I tell her, I know when you go equip you, I bring pills, but the man don't want the pills, so.
You don't want the pills. I may ask her, I say, you got pain in belly?
You got pain in belly, you say.
Yeah. Oh, well, I always suffer with my pills. I suffer right now with that.
Yes, with the hand. So make we take we would like to thank you.
Yeah.
Thank you for coming in. And we look forward for persons to join in and be part of this week of Help Page. And remember, we're asking you to please buy these booklets, all right?
$5.
$5, they bring 6.
Yeah.
So you get one. And if persons sell the book, then you only pay $5 and you get one ticket for yourself. So.
And then you could contact any Help Page member.
Okay. To get your book.
For get the book, yes, we have.
And
or
we have,
Mr. Bellis or Miss Ellie, they have the stock of books.
Yeah, and we got 16 big prizes, starting from $500 cash, $300 cash, one new smartphone, one next $200 cash, food hamper. We have a next $150 cash. We have $150 jewelry gift certificate, and next $100 cash, $100 share. We have a fan, we have a ice box, we have a hamper, we have gift. $75. We got to make you go eat different places. So these are great prizes, and the big raffle will be drawn on Sunday, December 15th, right here in Orange Walk.
So when we have a Christmas party.
Christmas party as well, and right there the raffle are drawn.
Yeah, right there, raffle.
Okay, so you put your phone number and you call you and say, hey, you win the $500 or you win one gift certificate. So let's support Help Age today and always. We take a break and we'll be right back right here on the Sugar City Morning Show.
Need an escape from your daily schedule? Why not become a tourist in your own country? Discover Western Belize. Transport back in time and be awed by the reminiscences of the Mayan civilization. Be adventurous or spend a day with family and friends enjoying the serenity of the Macau River. Sample a kaya staple or pick up some fresh produce to make your own delicacy. Come visit us in Western Belize. Belize, where you can discover how to be a Belizean traveler.
World-class spaces for Belizean athletes to thrive and fans to enjoy. Our new basketball and multi-purpose arenas have proven their worth, attracting regional and international sporting events and hosting expos, conferences, and proud graduates. Your government moving Belize forward.
Take a journey with us to endless possibilities. Our future as a country is now. DigiNet Boost is countrywide. Taking Belize into the future. A nationwide technological evolution. As the most advanced fiber connection, DigiNet Boost is a step forward into a modern world. Belize is powered by DigiNet. DigiNet Boost, now available countrywide.
Six cylinders to pure potential and better performance.
It looks like it vibrates. You think it could be the horsepower?
With a quart of oil and the calibration of the injectors, it will start to get the watchers again on the street.
We take a motor to its optimal level. We speak machine, Rush Franz, making the world function. Authorized agent, German Vega & Sons. Telephone number 322-3625. Email germanvega@btl.net.
Someone come? Yes, someone coming. Let's go. Sa. Fastest question of the day. Why you the letter?
Who's a me the letter?
That sign right there. You can't read?
Well, make I tell you something. In this community, everybody dump here, so me just dump my garbage right here.
So if somebody jump off a bridge, you that do it too?
No, man, no.
You never know that littering is an environmental crime and Department of the Environment can charge you for that?
Why is that a crime?
Because you pollute the same environment you live in, dirtying the same land and water you use. You don't even know that you dumping garbage can make you and your family sick by attracting disease-carrying pests, and the Department of the Environment just to try help we take care of the we environment.
So all of that? Well, now that you put it that way.
Thanks for your 5 cents, brother. That's 5 cents question of the day.
This message is brought to you by the Department of the Environment.
Everyone needs a getaway. Why not make it in your own backyard? Learn the history of your old capital. Or venture out on a road trip to experience the village life and be captivated by nature's wildlife, culture, and food. Belize, where you can discover how to be a Belizean traveler.
Sugar City Morning Show.
Welcome back to the Sugar City Morning Show. Bienvenidos de vuelta al Sugar City Morning Show. Son las 8:32 minutos, 28 minutes before 9 o'clock.
Yep.
¿Cómo fue tu segmento? ¿Todo bien?
Todo bien, Mr. Martínez, todo bien.
Pues yo me lujurié por el momento. Simplemente es que cuando yo despierto primero me voy a bañar, etcétera. Entonces piensa el segmento cuando cuántas pastillas debo de tomar hoy, y hoy se me olvidó tomar una pastilla.
Yeah, Mr. Martinez, I'm receiving information of a question that's been posted on the police blog by one of the news reporters asking if there's any confirmation on a plane crash landing in the Blue Creek area.
I don't have any information on that yet.
No, what I'm saying that someone is asking on the police blog, so probably a plane land. But the police blog hasn't replied as yet. So we don't really know if that is there, you know. Yeah, okay. Please check the channel 62, please, Rahim. Somebody just sent a text and said that we gone off a while ago. So if you could please check it. I know you have that capability of doing so. All right, so we'll be getting on. All right, so Mr. Martinez, we got further information It says another apparent drug plane has landed, and this is coming from 7 News 27 minutes ago. It's saying another apparent drug plane has landed in Belize, but this one was a crash landing, and it's not just a drug plane. This one is a drug jet, and it says it's a G2. It's a commonly used by large corporation. It happened early this morning before dawn in Blue Creek, Orange Walk. No drug cargo or personnel were found on board. Police and BDF are on the scene as we speak. You see that big boy is there?
Observe.
Yeah. And when we talk about Blue Creek, we are talking about the Orange Walk district. Right? It's right here in the Orange Walk district. So it's a huge one.
No, big plane, this one.
And I said I want jet.
It's a jet.
Yeah. But
it says no drug cargo or personnel were found on board. In other words, there was enough time to offload the plane and after crash landing, after making the noise, because it actually crashed. Okay? They had enough personnel to be able to offload the plane and to actually skidoo.
And get away?
And skidoo.
Yeah.
Run away.
Big operation?
That's a big operation. That means that requires of a lot of people.
Mm-hmm.
A lot of people living within a certain area. Good Lord, I have to watch my mouth.
No, but it's right what they're saying. It's right what they're saying, my brother, because it have to be one big operation to make the... If one vehicle crash, you hear a big noise. Much as our jet. And in an area back there, a quiet place. So people must hear some kind of noise or something. And there was no personnel, nothing on the aircraft. And you could see it how it crashed.
I'm gonna say, can it be? And I'm not saying that it is this way. I'm not saying that it is this way. I'm just throwing a question. Can it be that there is involvement from the locals living in that area? People who we have always thought to be very godly, very strict. And now there exists this distinct possibility that we're seeing them in a different nature, in a different light. Can it be? Can it be that this is perhaps an indication that there is involvement from the locals in that area in Blue Creek? Well, I'll be very honest with you. From what it looks to me, there has to be.
But
I'm not saying that everybody, but at least some
must
involvement.
Be
some kind of involvement. Because no goes full. I mean, I know Ban yesterday.
But what are these people taking Belize for, Mr. Martinez? Because, we hear about this one in earlier, months ago, that was land in Blue Creek, and they had law enforcement officers from Orange Walk involved. Then there was one on the San Esteban Road. Then we heard that one that attempted landing around the Copperbank area that landed in Chetumal. Then we heard about on the La Democracia Road. Then we heard about all the way down south. What are they taking
this makes us speculate a lot. This makes us begin to wonder what is going.
Christmas they come.
This makes us think, because I wonder what's going on. You hear people that talk about not only about drug money, but also about washing money. It's not only getting rid of the drugs that come in, but it's also getting rid of the money that comes in in huge amounts. Because at the end of the day, there must be some payment going on. Okay?
Yeah.
But we normally associate the wealth that is obvious in the area to hard work and diligence, to extreme hard work, and go like God bless these people. God bless their souls. They've been working very, very hard. But little do we know that sometimes some of them, and I make mention of this, have been known to be involved in the drug trade. And I make no ghost fool you.
But Mr. Martinez, want to look on it, if you have that insert there from Channel 7 News on Friday. I believe it was on Friday that some of the persons with this big drug plane that was landed with the drugs that were destroyed last week, you remember they were in the hospital and they were taken to court last week on charge. I think it was Friday or Thursday of last week. And then now, Monday morning, you find one plane crash. So what is happening? What is going on? You know, what are they taking Belize for? Like you rightly said last week when we were discussing this thing with them, this Orchid Bay thing, that the gentleman decided to go to the FBI and not the local authorities. What is happening? We're a small country, you know, and everything happening here, everybody see, everybody know. Remember this one of the land San Esteban Road, Mr. Martinez, I understand that report came in from about 4 o'clock in the morning. People for San Esteban see, they hear noise, they hear things that happen, and then what I understand that operation started about 6 in the morning. They never find nobody there, and the plane the jet was found empty, right? Same case as this one. The reports that we are receiving.
It's unfortunate, but it's true.
It's real.
It's true.
It's real.
It's very true. And not make no words fool you, but this has the markings, this has the makings of something which has a lot of support from the local community where it is found. Some support from the local community.
Yeah.
But it also needs to have support from the police officers in the area. I mean, good Lord, the one that came down in Blue Creek, the parrot had the name of the officer in charge.
Yeah.
Written down on an envelope right close to him with his number and everything, saying if you have any trouble, call this man.
Yeah.
We surmise that's what he had the telephone number for. We're surmising. We don't know. Maybe it was offered to him and on a piece of paper or whatever. I don't know.
How will that pilot has his number?
But how will he? But like I said, man. Why? What we have thought for many years to be a sacrosanct, a very religious, a very, and I hope to God I'm not getting my foot in my mouth and getting my problems by saying this, but what we have thought of these people living in the Blue Creek area, believe me, now we're noticing that some of them can be even more unscrupulous than some of us, if you know what I mean. We see the amount of wealth. Ladies and gentlemen, no ghosts fool you. Do you have the numbers that appear in the reports from the central bank, saying what are the deposits in the different credit unions and banks? Credit union like Maculata Credit Union has assets of $75 million, which is understandable because Orange Rock is been here in Orange Rock for the past 40 years, maybe, and you have the accumulated wealth, the accumulated savings of a lot of people.
Yeah, and they have a high membership.
And they have 22,000 people who are members. But then if you look at the small enclave, that's not the right word, an enclave like Blue Creek with close to I get a hold of this $60 million in their reserves.
And that's a small community.
You go like, where is this money coming from? Is it really due to? And God forgive me, but you know, this is the first time I'm actually throwing stones at but more and more indications are that there is some involvement. I'm not saying that there is involvement from a lot of them, but some involvement in the drug trade. And it has to be that it's dealt with a certain amount of acceptance in that area. And you go like, shut your eye, you didn't see anything. Shut your eye, you didn't see anything. Yep. God will forgive you if you know, whatever. I don't know. I think that at this point, it's time for us to be able to be open about this and to say, tell you what, hey, let the coins fall as they may.
Yeah, and on the productive sector of our country, Mr. Martinez, there's not so much industries that can bring all the income into our country that we need. That's why this country depends on lots of country for.
No, but then again, if you see, the Mennonites, you struck a note there. The Mennonites can actually say, we don't need to be involved in the drug trade. We're already involved in just about everything keeping Belize alive.
Feed Belize?
Feeding Belize. Because one, they're in charge of the rice. They grow, listen to it, they grow corn. They grow chickens.
Yeah, they're mass producers of chicken.
Mass producers of chickens and eggs.
And not only for Belize, they are exporting as well, right?
Yeah, chickens and eggs. And ham and bacon and the works.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
Yeah.
And not only that, but now they're investing into other different areas. Look, it's not like I said, milk, chicken, eggs, okay, rice, okay. I can continue, and I can continue on and on and on. The biggest producers of corn and beans are the Mennonites. They pretty much feed. So they have enough evidence to say, tell you what, I don't need for going to the drug trade. And that would justify the high amount of profits that are being seen and deposited in the credit unions and the banks and so forth. But then again, how do you begin to explain this crash? How do you begin to explain the huge amount of flow of money into Spanish Lookout?
And then, Mr. Martinez,
you think about it.
Like I say, with the productive sector, right? And then Belize depends on lots of international agencies. And these activities brings implications. They come with implications and say, hey, we they give one this, we they give one that, we they help one with this, we they help one that, help on the army, on the Coast Guard, and these things are happening. How can we continue donating to your country? Or have your country not on the blacklist? Because it's too much, no, Mr. Martinez?
Mm-hmm.
You remember this big bust that happened some weeks ago with so many, so much value, how much millions of dollars then drugs they worth, and right now, one next one just landed. Mm-hmm. And like you said, there must be some kind of support from the neighboring areas because this thing crashed.
It has to be, man. It has to be. Don't tell me that nobody went, pero yo no lo escuché, un avión actualmente, como dirías, chocó en el área, cayó y chocó. ¿Y tú vas a decir que nadie lo supo? ¿Que no lo escuchó? Claro que lo vieron, para decirme que no lo vieron. ¿no? Pero sucedió a tal hora porque la gente estaba despierta y lo descargaron y todo. La pregunta es, ¿dónde está toda esa carga? ¿Dónde está todo ese dinero?
Or nobody don't know what time they hear the noise. We send one a text and say, era las 3 de la mañana, but somebody is saying here, Mr. Martinez, so what happened to the Mexican authorities? How can we only blame Belize authorities? This was landed in Belize territory?
Mexicans have nothing to do with this, man. Es land en México es problema de ellos. Si aterrizó en Belice es problema nuestro, no problema de ellos. Ellos quizás saben cuándo aterrizó, pero no están forzados a compartir esa información con nosotros, a menos de que se pida. Pero mi punto es empezar a pensar más allá de lo que normalmente se piensa, se concibe, de que esto tiene la participación de jugadores internacionales y que al final del día vas a encontrar hombres con sus pistolas, bandoleros, con sus cachuchas, pareciendo a colombianos ahí dentro.
Higher weapons that the force have the
Tiene que ser que haya el envolvimiento local. Tiene que ser. ¿Okay? A mí me da de que tiene que haber ese envolvimiento. ¿Sabes qué? Tal y tal te puede ayudar con tal cosa. Tal y tal te puede ayudar con tal cosa. Pues yo ya abrí mi bocota y ya les dije, hey, hay una gran cantidad de especulación. Y hay razón para la especulación, por la gran cantidad de dinero circulando en esa área. Gran cantidad.
So people afraid to talk to you, no, pa?
Pues porque hay otros que dicen, nosotros no tenemos que entrar en droga para tener dinero. Nosotros estamos dados de qué comer, porque nosotros producimos todo el arroz, todo el frijol, todo el pollo, todo el jamón, todo todo. Ya tenemos controlado todo lo que es el mercado de comidas en Belice. ¿Que este país fuera si no fuera por los menonitas? ¿Ah? El beliceño no ha hecho nada ha hecho muy poco, no por decir nada, para entrar en este tipo de cosas. Hay algunos que han entrado, el señor Cobo y muchas personas, pero no están ahí no están ahí como un compromiso que tienen con el país. Se sentan y salen y entran como si sea necesario, pero los menonas están ahí para siempre.
Yep.
Así que what we have considered over the years of, like I said, a very productive community and so forth, there has to be some sort of participation from these people. Has to be. I'm not saying big participation. I'm saying some element of participation.
Yeah, somebody saying here, say, good morning, Mr. Martinez and Mr. Usher. We can see that it's tough for the government of Belize to follow these trades because we see them going from one place to another. What we need to do now is to put up checkpoints in those areas where aircrafts have landed and see where they will go next. But whatever we do, we will never be able to stop these people.
Hay mucha libertad en esa área. Sabes que las calles le pertenecen a ellos.
Everything just free.
Las calles le pertenecen a ellos en Blue Creek y ellos lo componen a su discreción.
Yeah, because when we're playing our jet, just can't land from an ordinary road. We want dirt road. You have to be set that yes, there is good runway, good landing, and everything.
We have given them everything to thrive in this country. We've given them everything to be able to thrive, and now they're utilizing it to the maximum.
And it's sad. It's sad. It could probably be that Election is next year, and election money is coming in.
I may be completely wrong, you know. I may be completely wrong, but I just think that
there must be some cooperation from down here.
It has to be.
Yeah.
It has to be.
Because then people can't come here for wherever they come from and go there and fix up road and fix up things that nobody in that area and say this is the best time for your land. Because if you land there, you must have somebody that will be picking up or loading or whatever.
The airstrips are private in that area. Did you know that?
Private?
Of course. It's private land.
One time.
Who can stop you from doing it?
One time they placed it privately, used to work perfect for the persons that have private planes. But now, I guess the FAA or what you call it, the airport authority or whosoever, need to look into the areas and say, okay, you got this one private, you got that. How much time you use this for the air? One time planes land, you need to show your activities, Your activity, okay, I flew out this day at certain time and I fly so much hours and I come back.
But there are ways, and as it is right now, there are I don't want to go into this, but
take it easy, Mr. Martinez.
Maybe I shouldn't, because to be honest with you, that is privileged. I was hinging on privileged information, and I take it back. What happens is that well, let's leave it there. I'll check on my sources before I do any more commenting, because as it is, I'm already knee deep, in speculation, and I'll be honest with you, I have very, very good friends in the Mennonite community, people I actually cherish and love.
Yeah.
Okay.
Okay, before we leave, Mr. Martinez, we know for some months that it was reported that an entertainer of Belize, Loverboy, on rape and kidnap charges.
Good lad,
yeah,
what?
Yeah, Loverboy and Daniel Cacho is his name, and he was his Loverboy.
Was he the one who was with us some time ago?
He was here one time. We understand that his rape and kidnap charges in the U.S. has been dismissed.
Oh, has been dismissed?
Yeah.
Okay, all right. Well,
yeah, we understand that has been dismissed, but it's time for us to dismiss ourselves now, because it's time for us to go. But let me go and say, Daniel Cacho, better known as Loverboy, has had charges of 2 counts of rape of minor and 2 counts of kidnapping. Was dismissed on Friday in Los Angeles County, California. Cacho, 36, was arrested in March of 2018 but was released yesterday. The performer, originally from Dandriga, hit the music scene in 2010 with the song starting national craze known as Tornado. Yeah, he was a Tornado man, and continued with You the Wife, Beautiful. Remember, he make one song when he Beautiful, and Jasmine Lowe, among others. He has resided in Los Angeles since childhood. In 2012, he was also accused of sexually molesting a female minor of 13 years of age, dating back to when she was 10. Charges which he denied, but now charges were thrown out.
I'd like to say happy birthday to Mr. Dylan Jones.
Yes, today the big day, boy.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, today we have to. I wonder be we stop today, boy.
I wonder where we're going fire, boy.
Buy your chip and the dodge out was sheep the other day. I tell her now, look, para one kind of one of Morris. Not a show. Man, tell chip go up and make sure I bring one sheep, boy.
Boy, who mess around, you know?
No, boy, big thing happened today.
For you?
It started over the weekend, but the man said, boy, I think yesterday my last day for this, but I have to continue. I like to wish Baba, Mr. Michael Sabal, happy birthday. Yesterday was Baba's birthday as well. Baba going strong, you know. Baba going strong.
90 something, no?
Yeah, but the man strong and healthy. tomorrow, folks, we will be back right here on the Sugar City Morning Show. Bear with us because we're having some little issues on Channel 10 now and then, because we're doing some work on the tower right now, and that is to improve, to get it back for you all. So today at 6:30 we got the live Channel 7 news. Stay tuned for all the latest reports. We reported on this crash landing of a jet in the Blue Creek area. We'll get more details on 7 News right here on the same station.
And now I'm playing this time, and now I'm jet.
Yeah.
Big one too.
Yeah, right here on this station we'll have that full story, having that full story, and the show repeats at 9 o'clock tonight. And like we say, bear with us because we are doing our adjustment to make sure that you can see us better.
Este show repite a las 9 por la noche y les agradezco su audiencia. También agradeciendo su trabajo al señor Raheem Wagner, que está en controles hoy por la mañana. Muchas gracias, Raheem. Pero también al señor Checky Usher, muchas gracias. Y a ustedes, nuestra audiencia, que fielmente nos ve, muchísimas gracias. Se lo agradecemos inmensamente. Es un privilegio poder entrar hasta sus hogares, hasta lo más íntimo de sus hogares. Muchas gracias por ese privilegio que nos dan.
Can I put a little light on you before you go?
Sure.
This is some people do what they want, say what they want, but they want pay. They want pay, they want pay. They want pay cause it's payday, pay. That good?
Yeah, that's good.
You like the song?
Yeah. Sometimes we sing it for more than one day, though. We sing it for many days.
That's an original song from the Revelation Gospel Group. It's called Payday. So we're gone for today.
We're gone for today. De nuevo, muchas gracias a toda la audiencia y cuídense hoy. Tengan un día productivo. Hoy es el último día en el mes de septiembre. Mañana empezamos el mes de octubre. Así que muchas personas que están cumpliendo años hoy y mañana, que lo pasen de maravilla. Yo esta mañana debía haber ido a hacer ciertas cosas muy importantes, tomar mis exámenes, pero se me fue de la cabeza. Me llamó mi hermana a las 6 y pico. ¿Dónde estás que te voy a recoger? Y yo ya estoy metiéndome comida en la boca. Pero así es la cosa. Mañana voy a hacer. Así que, compañeros, cuídense mucho. Como siempre les pido, cuídense. Y si no pueden hacer un bien, no hagan un mal. ¿Ok? Muy bien, nos vemos mañana, primero Dios. Hasta luego.